Say what you want, anything you need. Walk to the edge of the world for you, 'cause I'm all about you now. About you now. Now what you see, you've been calling me. Ain't nothing that you could do to make me walk away. I gave you love, tell you that you're a star, until you see that you are. No matter how hard it's raining, I'll make it come. I hope you feel me, even when I'm gone. Through the cold and wet weather.
He's a one-man band. He does it all, and now he's gonna show us.
Tap opportunity, gets it! Off a fantastic low pass. An uneasy shot.
Keep on holding you up. I'll do anything to break you for a day.
Look at me, ridiculous shot!
I'll be there.
Big touch. That was one of those calculated.
Keep on holding you up.
And we're creeping up on that 3-minute mark. Crouton double tap, what a shot! For Tristan here, and hoping that he brings some miracle that didn't happen last time. Kickoff goes in favor of Bleacher Boys, and Eagle's got to go up the water challenge. This one gets beat. That's unusual for Bleacher Boys. Scraps with a whiff. What is going on?
I believe that might be Toaster. I'm not 100% sure, but he may have changed his name a little bit.
That is a random change, and Lemur Arms scoring. Whoa, this is a different outcome to what we expected coming out. Lemur Arms bringing Vibe Clan into the lead by 1 with 15 seconds just going by.
What a read there by Lemur to follow up his hit and understand that Jay Jr.'s hit was just not going to be all that well placed. So, I mean, Lemur Arms coming out with the early lead is going to give Vibe Clan kind of a huge advantage here.
Absolutely, and Vibe Clan here on offense quite a lot. What is going on for Bleacher Boys right now? Something is not working. Jay's trying to field this one straight forwards, and he does. He's going to have to boom it here. He's not got much boost, and a pinch attempt comes out. Sends it flying. Scraps misses the touch. Scraps is not on his A game right now. This might be the Vibe Clan attack that we need to see.
It could be, when what a shot by Lemur Arms. It's almost on. It's blocked by the top bar. This is a heavy offensive Vibe Clan that we just haven't really gotten to see. Bleacher Boys can't seem to get the ball outside of their corner. Another great touch by Lemur Arms, who seems to be just the wings in the sky tonight. He seems to have total control over all aerials, at least here in the first minute.
Absolutely. Another 50 coming out there. Bleacher Boys' defense has to be tested here, and it is. And these teams haven't come out feeling each other out. Bleacher Boys have tried to feel out Vibe Clan and don't get that. As a shot comes on, and Toaster, I believe that is, saves it. Toaster now going for an airplay of his own, gets the flip reset but gets countered. And Eagle now trying to make his play count, goes for the air but fakes it. I don't think he had the boost for that. And Lemur Arms puts a touchdown, and it's a shot on as Scraps to equalize it.
An unfortunate touch there by Lemur Arms is going to center the ball. I think he was hoping to tap it away, but did lose control of it a little bit. One thing I am noticing here is that Vibe Clan double commits a lot on their defensive end, and it is leaving a lot of openings for shots to go in. So I think if they can maybe tighten that up, they would have less offensive pressure.
What is going on? Vibe Clan just tried a ceiling shot on Bleacher Boys. It's like these teams have switched plays. Here's going to have to be an important save, and it does, but it goes straight to Vibe Clan. And Toaster puts this one back around for Jay to then corner it again. Jay's now trying to play this one out because 50, no further than the midline, and this one's going on, but it's not dangerous enough. And Scraps is up for a shot.
What a save by Toaster, very patient. He's going to wait back on it, make sure he has a shot. A huge 50 there by Mr. Rebel is going to almost send the center. It might just fall in. It's very close. Eagle barely gets a touch, but Toaster there to round it off, get that ball in.
I think if Eagle played that a bit more smart, he would realize he didn't need to get that touch. It was going to bounce out anyway, and that touch just made it easier for them to score.
It definitely was. Both teams coming out with a little bit of an assist for the other in this first match, at least. But still relatively even though Vibe Clan has a 1-goal lead. The teams seem to be evening out. Offense seems to be kind of switching back and forth. But what a shot by Toaster! Not even blocked by the Bleacher Boys, just bounced off the sidebar. You have to wonder what is going on with the Bleacher Boys defense. They cannot seem to block anything.
Absolutely, and here comes shots and demos coming out now. This one's off the corner. Shot is just too high, and Rebel makes the save.
And what a touch by Eagle. Unfortunately, too high. No teammates to receive it either. But Toaster with a big boom. It's going to go center. He can't quite get the follow. I think Mr. Rebel was maybe looking for a demo there. I saw Toaster go for one of those earlier. A good bump by Lemar is going to open up the goal potential. It gets it over Eagle. It's almost in, but what a save there by Scraps.
Now, this is not what you expect as Bleacher Boys coming out onto this matchup. This is not helping you get the sweep, and Jay has to make another save there. Does so successfully. Now he goes for an airplay of his own. When Jay's feeling mechanical, you know Bleacher Boys are having a good day, but he doesn't get there. Possibly something's off with this team.
They are feeling very slow out here tonight. I'm not seeing any team plays, no passes or anything. Every hit seems to not really be all that fast either. Very slow touches, and I'm not really sure what's going on with these two teams, or this team here, but they are not playing as I've seen them play before.
You know, absolutely. I know what's going on with Viplan. They're coming out and playing for not being the worst team in the league. And here goes Scraps trying to keep this one a sweet potential for Bleacher Boys as they need it to get that round one bye. And Jay now gets beat to the ball. That's a rare occasion to happen. But Eagle's there to clean it up anyway. Eagle's a good back player for Bleacher Boys, but he can't do all the work all the time. He needs boost as well.
Yeah, Viplan actually proving to be a very solid lineup of players. Not that we ever doubted they were, but Lemar Arms has been showing himself very well tonight. But Jay Jr. is going to come in for that corner shot, going off of a little bit of an opening there, created by Eagle with a nice touch. Is going to put the two Viplan members, Toaster and Mr. Rebel, a little bit out of position. Mr. Rebel with an unfortunate bump on Toaster is going to not help that out of position. But yeah, well, that doesn't make much sense. I'll pass it off to you.
We see right now Bleacher Boys are going to go for the more aggressive style, and they're starting the launching for the aerials off of their own side. That's dangerous, but if it works out, it works out. And Jay's now going to send this one central. 50, dangerous, but no, that's not going to happen. And Scrap's now going for another double. Not happening either, as Toaster now has to make it clear to Jay, to Eagle, to Jay again, but Jay wasn't expecting it. This team needs to start expecting the passes again.
Yeah, there's a very interesting team plays going on. They're not really thinking all that well. Eagle doing very well, though, out here, as he usually does. He's getting a lot of aerials, but Scraps with an insane touchdown from the pass from Eagle is insane. And what a read here by Scraps to see it coming off the wall. He's going to just bounce it just in where nobody can get it.
What a goal indeed. Jesus. Scraps is now bloodthirsty, and Bleacher Boys are done conceding at this point, I'm assuming. And I hope they've got their form back, but Scraps got faked out there, but recovers well. Mr. Rebel's on the wall waiting, gonna take his time on this one, as that's all he has is time. And time is on Bleacher Boys' side right now, actually. If they waste as much time as possible, it helps Bleacher Boys' shot! And it's on, but a save from Mr. Rebel. What a save.
What a save there by Mr. Rebel. And Lemar Arms with the boom. They have 10 seconds left. They have to score here if they do not want to be the worst team record-wise this season, or at least tied for it. And with the ball going down, it's going to go to Bleacher Boys here in the first game.
Or series, I should say. So, let's hope they give you your money's worth. These players are good, have been training a while for this. I believe it's been a couple weeks for Bleacher Boys trying to fix their issues, and Jay's left alone, and unfortunately, Toaster didn't recognize and just booms it. Mr. Rebel's there for the pass, sends this one back high, popping it to remove any danger of the shot. Now it's down to Jay. Jay's got to get the shot, and he gets it off the backboard. Scraps is there for the comeback. Toaster, why do I keep trying to call him Tristan? Sends this one flying away, and over to you.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how these teams are working together in the 10th week of the season, because both these teams, these lineups have been together for an incredibly long time. I don't think Vibe Clan has been together since the start. I think Lemar Arms may have joined a little bit later. But the Bleacher Boys have been in this lineup since week 1. So it's very interesting to see how little team plays we're seeing. It seems like almost everybody's just trying to go for individual solo plays. And you have to think if, maybe that's why Bleacher Boys started to kind of fall off after that 3rd week.
Talking about solo plays, can we just acknowledge that insane flip reset double tap that Flip Jay just hit?
It was a very, very good goal. Unfortunately, I did not mention it during the thing, but it was a very good goal. I mean, those are always impressive, and I would not be surprised if I saw that in the top 10 goals of the week.
Yeah, neither would I. Rebel's now going to have to outplay Jay, but he doesn't get the chance to. It doesn't seem like there's any trust in the side of Vibe Clan right now, as they're just relying on not even relying on each other, they're just letting each other push out, and this one is just narrowly wide.
That was almost in. Jay Jr. almost had the angle on that one, and I think whoever was in the goal also thought he had the angle, because I saw a little bit of a reaction. That crossbar just forever hiding to block everybody's shots. He's going to stop that one.
Another shot is just wide. Come on, Bleacher Boys, fix your attack, and you might have a better chance of winning. And Jay obviously thought that one was going center, and it didn't. Repping Canada on his car right now. Scraps is going to put this one into Mr. Rebel, who's going to put it back into the corner. Now remember, corner's the safest place. Your corner's the safest place to take a challenge. And it seems like they know that.
What a touch by Lemur Arms. Almost goes in. What a save by Scraps as well, but Lemur Arms with the redirect tries to get that shot on goal, tries to get back into it, tries to bring that tie back. Toaster brings it center. None of his teammates are there to quite get up for the shot. Another save by Scraps, who seems to be the Bleacher Boys' designated goalie tonight, getting almost every save I think I've seen here.
Crazy air dribble coming out from Jay there. And this one's going to be kept alive, but Toaster with an insane clear out, and now they're going to have to play for control again as Lemur Arms back up for that one. Straight into Jay. Jay straight out, back to Mr. Rebels. Mr. Rebels going to be the one leading this one, and it's going to be countered here. Scraps is going to come for the shot off the corner. Pass it to his team. Demo is on. Shot can be there, and it's on. What a goal!
Double Demo is going to open up that goal completely. What a play here from the Bleacher Boys. 2 demos on Vibe Clan members is just astronomical. That is an insane team play. You know they had to have had that one coordinated, and you know there is that 10-week chemistry we've been talking about.
Yeah, and another bump comes out there. They're bloodthirsty. They want this sweep. And now they've woken up. I don't think there's any chance for Vibe Clan to put some blood back in the water. Even though if they get a good clear and catch them out, it could happen. Bump from Vibe Clan there, and back, but it was a weak one. And Lemur Arms getting a good touch round. Jay's on this ball now, going for an airplay. It's countered, and Scraps has a free ball to work with.
Yeah, good read there by Lemur Arms and Mr. Rebel to see that shot and go for the block. But it seems like Vibe Clan has lost their offensive capabilities. It seems like every time they get it up into the... What a save! What a save there by Lemur Arms. I thought that one was 100% in. But what I was saying is it seems like Vibe Clan just can't seem to keep an offensive rotation going. Or maybe it's just that the Bleacher Boys have finally figured out their own defensive rotations. But as I'm saying that, Mr. Rebel coming in for a great collect off of his teammate's pass. Toaster's going to send it up to the back wall and just kind of leave it straight open for Mr. Rebel to come in.
Speaking about defensive rotation, Bleacher Boys just don't have it now as Jay bumps Scraps, stopping any chance of a save. Face off now. Hugely in Bleacher Boys' favour, but straight no further than Toaster. Toaster going for an airplay of his own, but cannot get past the midfield. Toaster with a booming bump on Scraps to stop any centre. Flick over 1, over 2, and Toaster with the save again.
Yeah, Toaster once again playing very patiently, which seems to be Vibe Clan's, kind of memo here is just play patient, wait for your opportunity. On the flip side, it seems like the Bleacher Boys are just full bore aggressive. Just go at 100% speed, get everything you can, get as many shots as you can, because the more shots you have, the more potential you'll have a goal.
Absolutely. This ball's now just floating. Jay has free to do whatever he wants, and that's not good. This ball's dangerous, and Toaster again there to take it away.
Yeah, good read there by Toaster to see that his teammate just couldn't quite get up there. Those are the teammates you want, are the ones that can see when you're struggling and be able to fix it. But, very risky scenario with it right there in front of the goal. And, Bleacher Boys doing a great job at defense this second game. They just seem to be keeping everything outside of their side of the field. The second it goes there, it just gets boomed back. And what a pass going to Scraps. He just can't quite get it. That could have been a crazy one.
Now, Vibe Clan coming out, swinging, shot can be there, but it's not, as just wide, and now Eagle's going to sit back in net while Scraps goes over him, and Eagle with the clear out. What communication would have happened to happen there, just to get that one out? That sounded weird. And this shot's now going to float wide. Lemur Arms with a touch to clear it out, but Jay's there. Jay fakes it, and that, ladies and gentlemen, ends up in a goal.
8 seconds left, tied up by Lemur Arms. They were getting kind of nervous. What a backup shot. He's going to get it over Jay Jr. and then just beats it to Scraps. Great play here by Lemur Arms to kind of keep control of the ball the whole way down. Vibe Clan's pumped right now. They do not even want to go into overtime. They're going to be working to get this goal right here with their momentum that they just got. Toaster almost gets the touch. Lemur Arms backs off. Lets Mr. Rebel get the touch. It's going to come back, but just a little bit too far to get the goal.
And we're on overtime. Now, my question in the last goal was, did Jay get called off?
He might have, because he did kind of leave it. Maybe one of his teammates said, I have, and then realized that they couldn't actually get to it. That does happen every once in a while. But Eagle going for a shot. What a save by Mr. Rebel. Toaster also there to collect, and a huge shot by Toaster. Barely barely gets blocked by Jay Jr. Jay Jr. very quick reaction time, and what a pinch off the wall is just gonna roll in. What a devastating way to end overtime. 20 seconds in. That is unfortunate. Very unfortunate pinch there for Toaster.
As the players say, Jay, stop peeking. You know, when Jay starts to hit that, you're pretty much going to look towards the next series. He knows how to speed flip. Let's see if he executes it here. And he doesn't. He fakes the kickoff for Scraps.
It's a very interesting move. Definitely coordinated, and Mr. Rebel almost putting it in his own goal. A little bit of a fake there. A huge demo is going to maybe open up a possibility. He passes it out, but it's a little bit too far for his teammate. But Eagle comes in with a huge shot. Toaster's trying to collect, but Scraps is just too quick, and he gets there.
Absolutely. We see the demo rotation coming out, but Mr. Rebel's snatching that one from Jay. You never see that happen.
What
shot is on.
Mr. Rebel's in. What a shot. What a shot by Mr. Rebel. Coming across field. He's going to follow it all the way up to the center and just put it right in that upper corner, upper 90, where they just can't get it.
Vibe Clan are not coming down without a fight.
What a play. I was not expecting that from Mr. Rebel here tonight.
Absolutely, and this shot is going to probably get cleared. Yeah, I was going to say that one was a bit wild. And Mr. Rebels again from his corner. They don't want it here. They saw it last time, and Jay's beat it again. Scraps, race it back, and it's in!
He tries his best to save it. He tries to go for that flick upwards to try to bump it out of goal, but once again, Lemur Arms coming in, putting the Vibe Clan on his back almost tonight, and just carrying them with these goals. And, you know, with a 2-goal lead, a 2-goal cushion over Bleacher Boys with still 4 minutes left, it's very possible that we see Vibe Clan win in this third game.
Absolutely, and Lemur Arms now looking for a shot of his own, just backs off and gets a side touch, so he can go back for another touch, and then this one's centered straight to Rebel. Rebel's going to put a shot on, and just wide, and no, he's going to be an own goal, and it doesn't happen. As Mr. Rebel passed back to his own teammate, Boom is up and on, Demo comes out. This shot needs to be cleared, and it needs to be cleared fast because Vibe Clan are closing in.
Lemur Arms doing very well here tonight, especially in the aerial realm. It seems like Bleacher Boys are having a hard time getting up to these aerials and blocking them. But an unfortunate demo on him is going to almost leave the Vibe Clan's offensive rotations in shambles and allow the ball to kind of come back to their defensive end. But Mr. Rebel with a huge clear is going to try to send it down, but Jay Jr. is going to collect, and Scraps with a beautiful back touch. A pass to Jay Jr. just off, hits the side post. You know he wanted that one. And wow, this is just a back and forth here now coming into the second minute of the game.
Absolutely, and Vibe Clan realized there's nothing to play for, so let's just play for our pride as a demo. No! Toaster with another clear. Bleacher Boys are finding it hard to get that rotation back.
They definitely are, but they seem to be doing a decent job here keeping the ball out of their goal. And, you know, on the flip side, Vibe Clan seems to be doing a decent job keeping it in this corner. They can't seem to get it out of the corner, but they're doing a very good job of keeping it in the corner.
Where's this rotation of Vibe Clan come from? Why did we not see this all series? Is Mr. Rebel with the demo shot is on?
What a demo!
Rebel! No!
Oh, Mr. Rebel tries for the redirect, just can't quite get it. A huge opening miss there, but what a tough shot that was, so we can't really hold it against them.
Absolutely. Rebel is now going to have to make a touch here. He does. It's still dangerous. Toaster! Toaster! No! Eagle with the shot.
What a read by Scraps. Just shows up out of seemingly nowhere to collect that hit from Mr. Rebel. Toaster tries his best, but Scraps getting another hit off of it, just duping the Vibe Clan team and opening up that goal for his team.
And now we're in a 1-goal game. This is anyone's ball game again. And that one's beat again. What is happening? Rebel's starting to beat Jay a lot more. I think he's figured out what Jay's trying to do, and Lemur Arm's now going to play this one essentially into the corner again. It is past all. It's in! It's in! Another 2-goal lead.
Lemur Arms once again coming in for just a crazy solo on the team. Going to get it past everybody. A little bit of a double commit there by Bleacher Boys is not going to help their situation whatsoever.
Wow, Vibe Clan come out swinging game number 3, not getting the sweep, not letting Bleacher Boys be top dogs, and Scraps now an airplay of his own. This is dangerous. Toaster with the back play. You don't want to let your backboard as Jay goes for that one just wide. This one goes back off backboard again. And now what's going to happen is Vibe Clan with the counterattack.
Yeah, that was a great save by Lemur Arms to get up. Scraps looking for the shot. Mr. Rebel with a clear, though, before he can get there. Mr. Rebel's going for the follow. We've seen how this has ended before, but Jay Jr. gets up just in time for the save. You know Mr. Rebel wanted that. Those follow touches in the midfield are not easy to get. What a night here for Vibe Clan in this third game. They are just playing their hearts out.
Absolutely. They realize, look, if we can't get anything, we may as well stop them from getting something as well. As Jay with the shot, but Rebel with the save. Eagle with the shot, no one to the save, and what a read.
Yeah, difficult one for Viclan here to block. They were a little bit out of position, and a very awkward touch there from Mr. Rebel. He was in an awkward position. Most of the players here were a little bit out of position, a little bit awkward, so it's definitely a tough one to get, regardless of its relatively simple nature.
Absolutely.
But with a minute left, they're still leading, and there's still tons of potential for them to get another goal.
We're in a 1-goal contention. Mr. Rebel trying to put it to 2 again, and he does not. As Jay now going for an airplay of his own. You don't want that. Jay's on. Toaster with the save. What the hell? Toaster with the saves like crazy today on a shot of his own, and it's no Jay with the save.
What a touch by Jay Jr. That was, I feel like that was almost entirely in the goal, and what a touch to get that out of there. You know he's probably pumped for that one. Great shot, though, by Mr. Rebel. He seems to love those double-touch aerials, kind of patting it up to himself. He seems to be getting a lot of those. He's doing very well with them, so he can maybe pull another couple of those off. They could see a couple more goals here.
This is still dangerous. This is still dangerous. Jay with the clear to the side. Double tap, maybe? No. And the 50 goes dangerously close to the net. Jay with the clear again. Jay showing up good for Bleacher Boys right now.
The ball has been in a very risky spot here for Bleacher Boys these past seconds. But Mr. Rebel with a huge clear downfield. Toaster just can't quite get the catch. He was looking for it. It's going to go to Eagle, though. It's an unfortunate little light pass. And let's see, he's going for the pass. Sorry, light touch. Unless he was going for the pass to Jay, which worked. Toaster looking for the 50. He just can't quite get it. But Lemar's going to come in. He's going to get it over 1. Can't quite get it past over 2. But Mr. Rebel's there to collect. They're trying their hardest to keep it up in this inner circle. Because if it's not in their end, then the Bleacher Boys cannot score. But with 10 seconds left, it's entirely possible. Lemar is the last one back. He gets a touch. He can't get there again. And it's tied up with 6 seconds left.
Jay! Of course he's the one to do it. There we go, and all it took was everything out of the Bleacher Boys just to score, and we're tied for overtime, unless Viplan has something to say about it.
Yeah, Viplan caught a little bit off there in their rotation, and we've been here before. We've seen the tie-up overtime, and we know where that has led, and Viplan does not want it to lead there. So we have one more overtime here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is the last piece of our official season here before the playoffs, so you better enjoy it. We hope it's going to be something to enjoy, but Jay Jr. wants to end it early with quite a shot, but Mr. Rebel, he's going to come back and say, my turn, almost gets it entirely on. What a big start.
These players are playing out of their mind right now. Double commit from Bleacher Boys. Can the shot go in? It's centered, but Eagle, let's clear it out. And Mr. Rebel, I believe that was going to get high enough. This is open. It's open. Double tap. No. Jay. No. Yes. Jay just won the game for Bleacher Boys.
Jay Jr., phenomenal night here, especially this last game coming with the last 2 goals for the team. And, he caught Viplan a little bit out of position there. Nobody was quite back enough, and just placing it